Do you know why most of us never reach our goals and live the life that we want to the fullest? Hey, Jason here. And if you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Joe Berg. You also been seeing me talk about success, what it is, how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on: happiness, health, and wealth. And so today I really want to talk about why is it that most of us are never reaching our goals or never will reach them. And this is something that you see like all these motivational speakers like, oh, you need motivation, you need this burning desire, you need to know your why. And the truth is, none of that is the truth. And you may be laughing like, oh, Jason, what is it? The problem why most of us are never going to reach our goals is because we have this false deity. We have this false belief that someone is going to come and save us. And you may be like, no, I don't believe in that. But really think about this and look it through. Are you blaming your parents for your situations? Are you blaming your spouse for your situations? Are you blaming like, oh, I have kids and the father's a deadbeat for this situation? Are you blaming, oh, my baby mama got me on child support? All of these things are excuses. And the reality of it is, if you look at and you start really researching people who are being successful in this world, they all have hardships. They all have problems. They all have difficulties that they grew up with. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought growing up in my life, it was hard. Then when I started hearing some other people's lives, I wasn't a drug addict. I wasn't sexually abused. Like things like this that people had to go through, and I was like, oh, I can't imagine how you were able to overcome that. And just growing up in an inner city, growing up in in violence and things like that, and seeing the remnants of what the United States government did to black communities in America, you know, I'm like, yo, it was a lot easier growing up with that. At least I didn't have to fight off grown men. I didn't have to fight off grown women trying to touch me. Like, and so please listen to this. Like, it's not something saying like, oh, some people have better excuses than others. It's just saying we have to choose our own path. There comes a time in life where we reach an age, and some people that age is younger than others. But once you reach that age, you have to come to the conclusion, this is my life. This is what I want my life to be. This is what I'm willing to do for my life. This is what I'm willing to sacrifice. And this is the thing these motivational speakers aren't telling you out here. It's about what are you willing to sacrifice? Because I can tell you from what I see, and this is coming from across the world, no matter where I go, most people are not willing to sacrifice fun. Most people are not willing to sacrifice hanging out with friends, going to the club and drinking. And they don't realize, and I'm just be real with you, no matter how many times I've been to a strip club, no matter how many times I went out to a nightclub drinking, even in the military, I never got any advice that helped me get better in life. But I can tell you, going to markets, meeting people, going to places where there's professional development, being in network marketing companies or MLM, multi-level marketing, all of those things gave me little pieces to my puzzle of life to help me become more successful and help me stay on my path. And this is one of the things like we have to start realizing fun has been something we've been taught. We've been programmed to think going to the nightclubs is having fun. We've been programmed to think going out drinking is having fun. All of those things were programmed by the people that enslaved the whole world. Let's just be real about it. The whole world was enslaved. And not only were we enslaved with certain patterns and habits, we were enslaved through religion. If you look at most people who are the most religious, they're not very successful in life. And the reason being is they have this false deity. They literally believe there's a false deity in the sky looking at us, and it's pointing down like, oh, you need to suffer. Oh, you need to suffer. Oh, okay, now you dead, you can come to heaven and come through the pearly gates. When the truth is, heaven or hell is in our mind. It is our choice if we're living in heaven or we living in hell. And it's based off the decisions and the choices that we make. And I'm telling you from someone who used to live in hell. I was suicidal at a point when I had all the materialistic things that most people dream about. I had a big house. I had cars. I had a jacuzzi in my backyard. I had a sauna in the backyard. Had a garden that I planted in the backyard. Wasn't hurting no money. And I was at the point where I wanted to kill myself. And no one knew that but me, because I was going through this hell in my head. And that's why I'm explaining this from you. Like, you don't know what people are really going through. You don't see the things on the inside of their mind. Like even here with me in South Africa, so many people think I'm living some crazy lavish lifestyle, and I just chill in my apartment most of the time, man. I go out to marketplaces. Like, yeah, I do some things at night. Like yesterday, I was invited to go out to Tembisa, uh, walk around the area, went to an Ethiopian restaurant, had a great time, man. Like it was a lovely freaking time. Had great company with me. Like got to really absorb the vibe of a township because it was my first time really being deep inside of a township here and really understanding that part of the culture here. And it was like really liberating, to tell you the truth. Like it was like soaking up that energy, understanding the struggle, understanding the hardships, understanding how the things happened the way they did. Like it helped me grow to be a better person because now it's like, okay, I want to go back out there. I want to start going to the schools. I want people there to see like, yo, there's Americans here. Like you can reach out, you can actually talk and touch to American and meet them. Like start seeing what kind of things that I can share there. How can I share some of my healthy eating habits there? Is there a way that I can probably go to some of the vegan restaurants here, buy enough meals for the kids? Like all of these different things. And you see how like I'm choosing to make my life a heaven. I'm choosing to be of service. And that's the key. When you really want to start reaping the benefits of heaven, this is the one thing the Bible don't tell us. The Bible says the renewing of your mind, but it doesn't tell you exactly how to renew your mind. And to start renewing your mind, you have to go from a place of wanting to a place of giving. Are you giving your time? Are you giving love? Are you giving servitude to people? What are you doing to help expand the consciousness of other people around you? And once you start doing that, you're going to start really unlocking the benefits of a heavenly place. You're going to start seeing money come to you from different sources. You're going to start seeing different people wanting to work with you. And most importantly, you're going to start seeing you wanting more for your life that you want to go and get. And so I hope you got some value from this. This is a quick one today. I need to run out. But hit the like button if you like this type of content. And if you have any questions or like you want me to go deeper in this, just leave a comment below in the video and I will actually comment or do another video to answer any of your questions. And then if you know someone who could use this type of information, share this content. Collaboration is the key to success. The more we share other knowledge, the more we share the things that we see and do, that is how we help expand also. That's a way of servitude. That's why I'm doing all of this training, doing all of this studying, and I don't just keep it inside to try to help myself. I want to share it to you. That's why I share this through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And then the other thing is, subscribe to the channel so you can start seeing more content like this on a regular basis. And have a great, what's today, Thursday? Yeah, have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.